Hello NLPW fans and wrestling fans, and welcome to NLPW Presents Sub-Zero! My name is Brody Perro, the lead guitarist of the band Nectarous, and I will be your lead commentator of tonight's competitive contest. We have two incredibly exciting matches for you tonight, so strap yourself in for a roller coaster of a classic professional wrestling action. After weeks of confrontation, Thomas Delapierre, the modern musketeer, will finally go one-on-one against the man of success, HND. And in our main event, three men who cannot stand one another will battle for the vacant NLPW title, the King's Crown Championship rings. Batson Jones, Bruno Antham, Adrian Bonnet. 30-minute Iron Triangle match. Who will walk out tonight as the new undisputed king of NLPW? Now, let's go to the ring with senior referee Alexi and ring announcer Ocean to start this show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for the new show of NLPW Sub-Zero. And here's the opening match. The following content is scheduled for one fall, with a 30 minutes time limit. Here's the first participant. In my right, from the 16th district of Paris, France, weighing at 210 pounds, Hugo Neos du Roi, HND! On my left, from Meaux, France, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the modern musketeer, Thomas Delapierre!
Thomas Delapierre has been waiting for this match for 4 weeks now, and he has finally gotten his wish. His opportunity, his one shot to get rid of H&D and NLPW.
Okay, ring the bell.
The bell has rung, and Delapierre looks ready. No sign of fear or nervousness coming from H&D, however. H&D taking his time, slowly working his way in and evading.
Come on, come on. We don't have the night.
Delapierre is telling H&D that they don't have all night and stating that they only have a 20-minute time limit. Great lockup here by both athletes. Both are very evenly matched up with maybe a slight weight advantage by H&D. H&D takes a great headlock here, stating, "Easy dub." Thomas quickly reverses it. Very tight headlock. H&D tries to reverse it again.
I said
Thomas is out for blood this evening, and HND does not feel like donating. But Thomas reverses it a second time and now throws HND right into the corner. Thomas runs at HND and wow! HND gets Thomas out of the ring. I sure hope Thomas can rebound from this. And he does! Great kick to the face by Thomas Delapierre, the modern musketeer. Thomas going to the third rope, jumps down, H&D evades. Thomas locking in a pin attempt, but only a 2 count. Thomas looks to ripcord H&D, but H&D gets out of the way. H&D is now in the corner. The referee is distracted. And oh no! A thumb or finger to the eye of Thomas Delapierre. H&D looks to capitalize on this, and he does with a giant jab to the throat. And a stun gun! I don't think the ref saw this. Quick cover by H&D, but a quick kick out by Thomas at 2. H&D locking in a chin lock, trying to keep Thomas at bay. Thomas is fighting back, fighting, jabbing H&D, trying to create space, but no good. H&D knocks Thomas back down. Thomas crawling out to the corner to create separation before H&D looks to choke him on the bottom rope. That is illegal! Referee, DQ him! The referee is giving H&D to the count of 5. H&D lets go here, and now Thomas is crawling back to the corner before H&D hits him with... Ow! A giant shoulder tackle. And whoa! What a beautifully devastating chop! H&D looks to fire up at Thomas, maybe getting a little too cocky, and Thomas gets over him. Thomas can turn this around. Thomas going for a running knee, but no luck. H&D evades. H&D looks to, ooh, kick to the knee and a DDT. 1, 2, kick out. H&D is confused on why it wasn't 3, but it looks like H&D has a new mission. Take out Delapierre's knee. Thomas is looking in really bad shape right now. H&D is just methodically choosing his moments on when to strike. Just like right now with a giant stomp to the leg.
Why are you coming? I'm not doing anything. He's up in the corner. Stop!
H&D is on fire! Hugo is one of the top free agents in all of France, and he's proving that here tonight. Thomas Delapierre needs to work smarter and not harder here in this match. H&D has done a number on that leg of his. H&D now looking for a rude awakening neck breaker of some kind, but Thomas, no, he reverses it. Oh no, H&D hits his signature calf kick. This could be over right now. 1, 2, and kick out at 2. H&D not showing any frustration at all. He's smiling, knowing that Thomas is down and that it is only a matter of time before he's out. Delapierre has wrestled all around France and Belgium and firmly believes that his musketeer ideology will save NLPW. H&D stomping on Thomas again. But will it? We have yet to see, as Delapierre tries to stay in this match against HND. HND looks to hit an Irish whip on Thomas, but no! Delapierre can't even walk! This referee might need to stop this. Look at this! Like I have said before, both of these men are very evenly matched in every possible way. HND is stomping on Thomas Delapierre, but Thomas refuses to lose! HND only has a slight weight and experience advantage, but it's not enough to put him ahead in predicting the outcome of this intense rivalry. A part of me feels sorry for Delapierre in this matchup. HND is really outworking and outclassing him in this opening contest. Both men run at each other here. HND gets a shoulder tackle, looks to whip him. Thomas pushes off HND here and gives him a big elbow. HND runs again. Catches Thomas's leg, and now he's looking for the La Déchance. His signature, La Maneuver. Thomas slips out the back, tries to roll up HND. Quick 2 count, and no! HND, you bastard! HND just hit a dragon screw on Thomas Delapierre's leg. Jesus Christ, ref! You have to stop this match now! Thomas's leg must be broken at this point. Thomas is desperately trying to kick with the other leg to fight off HND's assault, but I think it's only a matter of time before Thomas can no longer compete. HND looks to run at Thomas. He's getting ready. Thomas gets an elbow up. Thomas gets a leg up. Can Thomas get the leg up again? But no! HND catches it and lands a clothesline. HND looks to run to the well for the 4th time, but I think he may have exhausted that well too many times, and boom! Big miss by HND. Now Thomas looks to fight through the pain and try to kick HND down. Thomas is sacrificing his own leg, his own health, his own career, potentially just to put down HND. But one has to wonder if the risk is worth the reward here. Thomas looks to run his platinum head scissors, but ooh, rough landing for both men. Thomas goes for a cover and a huge kick out at 2. It looks like Thomas couldn't post and jump off his leg to get all of the head scissors here, and perhaps HND is too exhausted to keep his body up. Well, looky here. Surprisingly, Thomas has gotten to his feet first. HND counters with a pop-up European uppercut. Jesus! The offensive maneuvers of HND are so similar to the likes of Ravishing Rick Rude and even Mr. Perfect. The only difference is that HND's ego is 10 times bigger. Now both men look to trade strikes and big chops. Thomas getting the better of this exchange, but ooh. Thomas goes for a kick again out of instinct, but both men feel the pain. Both men are just exhausted right now, landing strike after strike after strike on one another. The other part of me feels zero remorse though. Delapierre asked for this match. He threatened HND 4 weeks in a row, all season long, that he was coming right for him. And now look, Delapierre is on the back foot against a more clever and successful HND. Thomas looks to be firing up before boom! Picture perfect drop kick by HND. And another 1, 2, and kick out at 2. Thomas Delapierre refuses to die. I'm split on who to cheer for. HND is finally showing a little frustration, telling Thomas that he is the best, he is the future, and that his time is now. Now HND is looking for the La Déchance once again. This could be it. HND pops him up, but Thomas evades it and hits the rapier slash. It has to be over. Thomas hits his finishing move, 1, 2, 3, and Thomas wins! That was the most devastating leg lariat in wrestling today. Thomas Delapierre defied all odds, all obstacles, and won his NLPW debut. Congrats to the modern day musketeer, Thomas Delapierre! That's it! Delapierre wins! What an opening match! What is next for Thomas, and how will HND react to this loss? Find out next season of NLPW Voyage. Now, a quick word from our sponsors. Hello and welcome back, wrestling fans! It is now time for the main event. Batson Jones, Bruno Antham, and Adrian Bonnet in the 30-minute Iron Triangle match of the vacant NLPW Kings Crown Championship. Who will walk out tonight as the new undisputed champion of NLPW? Well, let's go to the ring with Ocean and referee Alexi to get this match started.
Iron Triangle match for the vacant NLPW King's Crown Championship. The competitor that will gain the most pinfall, submissions, or KO decision will be the new NLPW King's Crown Champion. First, from Bastille, Guadeloupe, weighing in 240 pounds, he is the clawless Adrian Bonnet. Next, from Beirut, Lebanon, weighing in 203 pounds, he is the dark side, Bruno Hunter.
Yeah!
And finally, residing in Port Royal, Locomo, France, by the Stillwater, Minnesota, weighing in 233 pounds, he is the Pirate King CBJ, Cutthroat, Batson, Jones.
Batson, Bruno, and Bonnet, the three biggest names in NLPW. The Fallen King, the Dark Horse, and the Scallywag. All three men are prepped and ready to go.
Ring the bell. 30 minutes.
Well, ding, 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 here we are. The match is on! And it looks like no one is eager to jump the gun quite yet. But wait. Batson looks like he needs to team up with Antham one last time. I don't see Antham refusing. Black Pearl is back together again. Yeah, get a load of this, Bonnet. You are in a world of trouble now. Bruno, Jesus Christ. What did you just do, Bruno? Bruno Antham just super kicked Batson Jones. Let me tell you, there are only three things that are certain in life. Death, taxes, and this mother Bonnet who is sitting here in the corner just cackling at what just unfolded before him. And honestly, I don't blame him. Who could have seen this coming? It looks like we're going to have a one-on-one match for the time being with Bonnet and Antham. Adrian Bonnet has a background in Savate French kickboxing, whereas Bruno Antham has a background in Muay Thai kickboxing. It is going to be quite interesting to see who gets the upper hand here. Looks like Bruno Antham is getting the upper hand in this exchange. For the past 2 years, it has been well documented that there has been a disdain, royal hatred that both Batson Jones and Adrian Bonnet share. Recently, however, Bruno Antham has inadvertently inserted himself into this rivalry due to the one thing that all three of these men want: the NLPW King's Crown Championship. And although Batson and Bruno have created this working relationship with a tag team of Black Pearl, it looks like that working relationship has been thrown out the window due to the vacant championship rings that we have on the line. Bruno Antham here is really showing Adrian Bonnet here why he deserves to be the NLPW champion. Bruno, although smaller, has the speed of an anaconda and the striking advantage of another anaconda out of all three of these competitors. Straight catch, you'd have to give it to CBJ. Straight boxing, Adrian Bonnet. But, you know, Bruno Antham has 8 lethal instruments at his disposal. And, you know what, just saying, any one of those instruments can knock you straight on your ass. Right now, we have 1/3 of the NLPW community rallying behind CBJ, stating he's the true undisputed champion, simply because he never lost the title last September. And then you got those who are rallying behind Bonnet, stating he's the true king of Paris, and he deserves those precious rings back. Because apparently this mother is Gollum, and he gotta have his rings. But then, one giant third of the fan base really wants the Dark Horse, Bruno Antham, to win these rings to reset the NLPW hierarchy. Tits of Christ! Bruno is really getting the better here, and wow! Bruno hit CBJ's C-trigger knee. That sly son of a gun. Now it looks like Antham is going up for 10 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bruno is in full control of this match and no! CBJ hit Bruno! C-trigger, motherfucker! Rum, runner, runner! 1, 2, 3! That's it! CBJ got the first fall. 1 point for CBJ! What a comeback! You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see CBJ doing any good, because let's face it, this dude got knocked out flat. He was cold on his ass. And as you can see in the replay, CBJ hit his running knee exactly when Bruno was least expecting it. So early in the match, but there's always room for a comeback. So you know what? I applaud you, boy. CBJ was waiting and struck precisely when he needed to. If you look at the top of your screens, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the score is now 1-0-0 in favor of CBJ. Batson Jones is in one corner, and now Adrian Bonnet is in another. The moment we've all been waiting for. Over 300 years in the making. Jones Bonnet, the Pirate King, the Crownless Prince. Wait! And the Dark Side Bruno Antham? Antham is up! And he is taking advantage of the exchange of words between the two bigger opponents. Alrighty, folks, we are with only 25 minutes left on the clock, and it looks like Antham is using his kicks and chops to create distance. And now he's running like hell, or should I say, a bat out of hell, with these clotheslines. Antham really wants to get ahead in points on both of these men. Antham is running again. Bonnet with a boot, and Batson with a huge back elbow. Antham is down! Bonnet is going for a quick schoolboy roll-up here. Batson kicks out. Batson has the same idea, of course, and Bonnet kicks out. Bonnet throws a punch. Batson catches it. Tries to turn it into a pinning predicament here, but Bonnet outmuscles Batson. He gets Batson down for another close kick-out attempt. Big kick by Bonnet. Going for a suplex here, but Batson reverses it into a small package pin attempt here. And another kick out by Bonnet. Both men up. Batson throws a wild punch, and Bonnet ducks and rolls up Batson again. Grabs it tight. Bonnet has pinned CBJ. Oh my God. Folks, you can't make this shit up. This here is what I call some real fucking good wrestling. CBJ has one, Bonnet has one. Bonnet cut down Batson to size with a nasty knee to the gun and now a question mark kick by the great taint of Gilbert Godfrey. Bonnet going for another pin, but Batson kicks out. Bonnet is in full control of this match. Batson in the corner trying to catch his breath, and that man is a snake. And I am tired of these mother snakes in these mother rings. Boom! A big time boot to Bonnet. Another boot to Bonnet. Bonnet going down for another run, and Batson gets out of the way in a C-trigger. Batson runs again, and second C-trigger. And a Sinbad stunner. Oh! Lord bless this match. The score is still 1-0-1 in favor of CBJ and Adrian Bonnet. Yeah, that's gotta hurt. Looky here, folks. Batson is hitting some stomps on Adrian, taking his time here, and ooh! Batson is crushing the left leg of Bonnet. Damn, boy. Soften him up for perhaps the flintlock, his Texas cloverleaf submission. Yeah. I'll have what he's having. Bonnet is fighting back, but no dice, bud. Batson may have stomped Bonnet where the sun don't shine, if you know what I mean. But, you know what? The ref didn't catch the low blow, so he gets away with it. Batson now locking in the flintlock. Bonnet has to tap. Ha! Batson will arch his back to the point of Snap City. The tension that Batson and his Bonnet's legs will surely tear ligaments. Tap, Bonnet! Tap, motherfucker! Come on! Save yourself! Bonnet! Jesus Christ! No! Antham with the spin-out kick out of nowhere! Now Antham is hitting the netherworld! No way, Jose! 1, 2, 3. Antham is on the board! Current score, 1-1-1. Folks, we are all tied up here. God almighty, that man will never walk again! I'd hate to be that guy. En deux, trois, that cat just sank! Well, Bruno, gotta hand it to you, bud. You have both men down. He's trying to get quick pins off of both men, but you know what? No deal on either. It's truly dealer's choice here on who Antham will choose to take out. And it looks like he chooses Adrian Bonnet. There seems to be too many giant egos in NLPW, and we'll see which of these competitors rise to the top in this iron triangle match. Antham is stomping away at Bonnet's legs, adding more insult to injury, furthering the work that Batson did earlier. Folks, we have about 20 minutes left of this contest, and we have already seen 3 pinfalls. It's all tied up. Well, shit on toast. It looks like Bruno is locking his libel lock. Bonnet has nowhere to go. Tap out. Tap out, Bonnet. Tap out, boy. Yeah, unlike his mother, that boy is not ready to submit. Yeah, can I get a number 7, some fries, a supersize that, and oh yeah, can I get a can of whoop ass on the side? Woo! Bonnet looks like he's about to tap in. Ghost of Bob Barker. Batson stomps on Antham. Folks, it looks like there's a little trouble in paradise for the 2 members of the Black Pearl. I can't blame CBJ though, since the first defensive maneuver used in this match was a super kick from Bruno straight to Batson's chin. Come on, reffy boy, get control of this situation. This altercation is going to get hot. Both Bruno and Batson are having a war of words, but not wanting to escalate it quite yet. Yeah, that's one way to add salt to the wound. To the owner of the green Ford Fiesta, license plate number CBJ 420, yeah, your car's getting towed. Honestly, I just really hope they all remain friends after all of this.
Are mine. This company, give me your best shot, Antham. Whatever you throw at me, I will throw.
Both men are chopping and hitting each other, but nothing too serious yet. But, you know what? I spoke too soon. Batson and Bruno are wailing on each other. Back and forth and back and forth and up and down and side to side and... Yeah!
You like that, huh? Come on.
Oh no! Yikes! That's right. Walk on home, boy. Well, I gotta say it. Batson has to be the heavier hitter, but Bruno's speed and precision looks like it has gotten the better of the Pirate King momentarily. Bam-ba-lam, Black Betty. Bam-ba-lam. Bruno has Batson in the corner. Batson's trying to escape, but Adrian Bonnet out of nowhere, hitting his signature crown double axe handling, knocking everyone out. All three men are down again. And out of instinct, referee Alexei has started the count here. However, there are no disqualifications in this matchup. Maybe counting will help all three men get up faster to continue this fight, though. Yeah, you know what? All this violence just makes me think I should call my mom and see how she's doing. I asked this question during the tag team match 2 weeks ago. Can Black Pearl coexist? Well, after the events of that match, we now know that Batson Jones, Bruno Antham, Adrian Bonnet, and even HND cannot coexist. Adrian having some harsh words with Bruno, and wow! Bonnet laying in those dangerous and heavy body shots that he's known for. Dropping Antham down! Wait a minute. Bonnet is mimicking the late, great Dusty Rhodes, giving Antham the atomic elbow, a move that Batson Jones uses religiously. Strength, aggression, and intensity has to go to Adrian Bonnet. Not to mention, he is a former French kickboxing champion. All right, everyone, if you've been watching the clock, we're at about 15 minutes left of the match. We are halfway done, folks, and I have no idea who is going to get the upper hand here. It's anyone's ball game, really. Bonnet is standing tall. Who will Adrian target next? Adrian looks to be eyeing Antham. Bonnet has tunnel vision and is locked on to Antham, but he has not noticed Batson is getting up and boom, motherfucker! That's what you get, Bonnet! Batson just hit a gnarly C-trigger knee. Now he's looking to send Bonnet all the way across the ring, straight into Bruno's elbow. And timber! Ring awareness is key, and Bonnet was too hyper-focused on the wrong man. Black Pearl has chopped the big man down. Well, after that standout feat, both Batson and Bruno are exhausted here. What could they possibly have in mind next? Perhaps what I am coining, the Flying Dutchman, a slingshot into a super kick. Black Pearl has never hit this move before, and you know what? If I'm to be honest, the last time they attempted this, they failed miserably. But you know what? Bam-ba-lam, motherfucker! Old Black Betty! Black Pearl has hit the Flying Dutchman on Adrian Bonnet. Bruno's trying to get a cover, but nope. Batson's trying to get a cover. No! Both men can't seem to agree on who gets the cover. This is looking messy now. Nothing pretty or flashy about this. Batson and Bruno have turned this wrestling match into, dare I say, a hockey fight. Bruno has the deadliest strikes and is easily the fastest in this ring. Furthermore, Antham is far more ring ready than the other two, consistently training several days every week at APC Catch, right here in Paris. Referee Alexi's trying to get them back into the ring. Batson is inside, but Bruno runs Batson to the corner. Black Pearl has declared a civil war on one another. By great Odin's beard, folks, we got a brawl. Well, folks, they are running on empty. Both of these men are throwing as many strikes as possible, but I don't think there's anything left in the gas tank. Bruno, who is showing the better cardio, has dropped CBJ and is now stomping on that previously injured left shoulder of his. Bruno has done his research, and he knows exactly where CBJ's Achilles heel is.
Black Pearl, bitch!
Somebody get Stephen King on the phone, because that was it! Bruno can just barely capitalize on his assault on Batson. It's Flintlock versus Libalock versus Guillotine. It's C-Trigger versus Springboard Stunner versus Kingslayer Punt. It's Rum Runner versus Neverworld versus The Crown. Simply put, it's Batson Jones versus Bruno Antham versus Adrian Bonnet. Now, both men are getting to their knees, punching, chopping, striking each other. If I would have to dissect the arsenals of all three of these competitors, I think it would be a three-way draw. And an eye poke by Batson. Batson is trying to think smarter here in the deep end of this match. Batson going for a Sinbad stunner, but no! Bruno reverses it and is now landing the most dangerous and powerful kicks in all of NLPW. Bruno is chopping Batson right down to size. Here we have him taking out his previously injured left knee and... oh no. Bruno just told the ref to count these as Bruno is kicking Batson right into oblivion. Folks, we have 10 minutes left on this match, but I think it is safe to say that Bruno Antham will be our new champion. Well, that's all, folks. Pin attempt here. 1, 2, kick out. Ah, Jesus, an ankle lock. Bruno's going to break Batson's damn ankle. Tap, Batson, tap, motherfucker. Get out. Come on. Well, alrighty then. Looks like Batson's getting back up. Rolling through. Catching Bruno's knee strike and turning it into his own ankle lock. Bruno's getting a taste of his own medicine, and let me tell you, it is sweet! Bruno may tap here, but I think the damage already done to Batson's leg and ankle may hinder his ability to stay stable to get Bruno to tap out. See, now Bruno here is reversing it and is kicking Batson off. Like I said, folks, Bruno has already inflicted too much damage to Batson. Bruno looks to throw another kick, but no! Batson catches it. Bruno wants a fair fight, and you know what? I think Batson wants one too. Batson puts the leg down and... no! C-Trigger! Batson takes out Bruno! Like I said, CBJ is always thinking smarter, not harder. They call him Cutthroat for a reason. Right now, Batson has a choice. Does he take out Antham, or does he choose to further the assault on Bonnet? Batson leaning towards Bruno, but no! Batson Jones is now stomping the hell out of Adrian Bonnet and is choking the life out of him. Batson's now going back to Bruno and no! He's returning the favor to Bruno and Bonnet by stomping the shit out of them. Mr. Jones smells blood in the water and he wants to weaken the legs of both men to lock in the flintlock and win this match. Batson looks to be focused on Bonnet. Putting the straps back up and back down again.
You want this? You want this?
Huge stomp to Bonnet, but Bruno hits a roundhouse kick. CBJ, damn it. Dude, you got too cocky. Way too comfortable. Bruno is back in it. Bruno looks to capitalize, walking on one leg here. And a huge clothesline to the back of CBJ's head. Ow! That's gotta hurt. Bruno wants to lock in his libel lock. Here he is, stomping on CBJ's ankle again, and oh no! Bruno is really kicking and stomping away at the now bum leg of CBJ. Bruno is looking for the libel lock, and yes! He has hit it! Will CBJ tap? Libel lock is locked in. Locked and loaded. Either Bruno is going to make Batson tap or go to sleep, one or the other. To everyone who has braved the carnage, the insanity, the complete and utter madness of this match, we are in the end game now. 5 minutes remain of this match and Batson has nowhere to go. What in tarnation? What? Batson grabs the hair of Bruno and brutally smashes the back of his head into the canvas. Folks, we got ourselves a head pusher. This is a side of CBJ we have not yet seen in this match, and now Batson is slamming more forearms into Bruno. Batson has the experience. He's battled several different accomplished wrestlers from around the world in many different intense situations. Batson getting back up here and super kick to Adrian. Woo! Bonnet was about to get up, but CBJ shut him back down. He's the best technician and the best brawler. Batson's grabbing both of Bruno's legs and looks to be crossing them into a flintlock, but no! It's a figure 4 leg lock! Three minutes remain. Batson wants to go old school and make Bruno tap to Ric Flair's premium hold. Batson even has locked in a heel hook onto Bruno's leg here. But Bruno manages to turn it over and reverse the pressure to CBJ's leg. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our 2-minute warning. We are approaching the final moments of this match. Who will win the NLPW Championship? Both members of Black Pearl have brutalized each other's legs tonight, and now you can see that the urgent black border has come upon the clock. We have 90 seconds left of this contest. Batson has Bruno's leg again, but it seems as if both men want to finish this match strong. In typical cocky CBJ fashion, Batson puts the leg down and tells Bruno to give him his best shot. Bruno goes for a quick spin kick, but no! CBJ ducks! CBJ grabs the legs and locks in the flintlock. 1 minute remains. Will Bruno tap? Come on, CBJ, win this. Tap, damn it, tap. There's no shame in that, Bruno. What the hell? Adrian Bonnet is locked in a guillotine choke on Bruno. Bruno is helpless. Not like this. Bruno has nowhere to go. Flintlock by Jones. Guillotine by Bonnet. Bruno, Antham is out. And the clock is running out too. Three, two, one, and it's over. He is cooked. Bruno is out. I think the referee's going to count this final submission hold as a draw between both Batson Jones and Adrian Bonnet. A dual submission hold. Let's take a look at the final scores here to make sure. And it's a draw again. Batson 2, Antham 1, Bonnet 2. Adrian Bonnet has slithered his way into causing yet another draw with Batson Jones. After 30 minutes of hell, we still don't have an NLPW King's Crown champion. As you can see, the reality has dawned on both Batson and Adrian. Both men are trying to reason with the referee. Batson is rightfully pissed off. Adrian believes he's the true champion, but CBJ just shoves off Adrian. We might need to add more time to the timer here. Batson and Adrian drained the life out of Antham with a flintlock and a guillotine choke. Both of these men are shocked, pissed, and rightfully so. I'd be even more upset if I were CBJ. He had this one finished. And with the final buzzer going off in the background, Batson Jones has stormed right out of the ring. Let's take a look at the replay here. And yes, it is a clear draw. Bonnet slithered in and took advantage of the situation. To be fair, all is fair in love and war, and this was definitely war. I don't condone Bonnet's actions, but he got the job done. Tune in next season to see the fallout of NLPW Sub-Zero. Thanks for watching, everyone. I've been Brody Pero. Have a lovely night. Good night.